the fear of losing everything. I needed an outlet to share my worries and concerns because, as much as I value and trust my loved ones, I recognise that it's not always fair or healthy to place the full weight of my fears and anxieties on their shoulders. Sometimes we all need a different kind of space to process our thoughts, a place where we can express ourselves freely without the fear of being a burden or feeling redundant in our struggles. That's when I thought about turning to the online world. There's something uniquely liberating about putting your thoughts out there to a broader audience. It allows me to articulate my fears and worries in a way that feels meaningful and therapeutic, while also creating a connection with others who might be going through something similar. For some reason, sharing these feelings online feels like a safe and effective way to release them, like I'm letting them out into the world rather than holding them tightly inside. It's not just about venting, it's about acknowledging my emotions, finding solidarity, and perhaps even helping others who might resonate with what I am experiencing. It's a way to unburden myself, not only for my own mental clarity, but also to foster understanding and empathy in a shared human space. I'm on garden leave until May 2025. That's supposed to sound reassuring, right? It's time. Time to figure things out, time to prepare for what's next. But instead, it feels like this giant looming deadline, a countdown to uncertainty. Every day that passes brings me closer to that point, and the truth is, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'll have a job by then, if I'll be able to provide for my family, or if I'll have to watch everything I've worked for slip away. And that fear, it's with me every single day. I'm the breadwinner in my family. It's my income that keeps the lights on, puts food on the table, and keeps a roof over our heads. That responsibility is always there, pressing down on me. And while I try to focus on finding solutions, the reality of what's at stake doesn't go away. I look at my son, my partner, our home, and all I can think is, I have to hold this together. But inside I'm barely holding myself together. My son is autistic and mentally very young. He doesn't understand what's happening, and I'm doing everything I can to shield him from it. I put on a brave face, play with him, laugh with him, and act like everything is fine. But when he goes to bed, I sit there, overwhelmed by the weight of it all. Every day feels like a race against time. I wake up early, grab my laptop, and dive into the endless search for a new job. Job boards, LinkedIn, emails. It's all time consuming, and it's taking a lot out of me. I spend hours tweaking my CV, tailoring it for every role, writing cover letters, filling out forms. I make a call after call, trying to network, trying to stand out in a sea of applicants. And most of the time, there's no response. Just silence. That silence is the worst. It leaves me questioning everything. Am I not good enough? Am I doing something completely wrong? The constant rejection, or worse, the lack of any feedback at all, eats away at my confidence. Some nights, I sit at my computer staring at job descriptions, wondering if I'll ever find something that actually fits. It's exhausting, it's knackering, and to be honest, demoralising. This isn't just about losing a job though. It's about everything that comes with it. The fear of losing my home, my savings, and my stability. The fear of failing my family. It's a constant knot in my stomach, a weight on my chest that I can't shake. My mental health has taken a massive hit. I feel anxious all the time, and some days it's hard to get out of bed. I know I need to keep going, but the tiredness, mentally, emotionally, physically, is overwhelming. And then there's the guilt. The guilt of not being able to fix this faster, or of not having all the answers, of feeling like I'm not enough. My son is my anchor. Even on the hardest days, I look at him and I know I have to keep going. I have to find a way through this, for him, and for my family. He doesn't need to see me struggling, so I smile, I play, I tell him everything's going to be okay. But after he's asleep, I let myself feel the fear, the uncertainty and the sadness. There are moments when I just sit there staring at my bank account trying to figure out how long we can hold on if I don't find something soon. The thoughts of losing everything, our home, our sense of security, it's terrifying. And the worst part is not knowing how it's all going to turn out. Despite all this, I am trying to hold on to hope. I remind myself that this isn't the end of my story, even though it feels like it sometimes. I'm talking to people, reaching out, sharing how I'm feeling, even though it's hard. It helps, a little, to know that I'm not alone in this, that others have been there and have made it through. I'm also trying to focus on the things I can control, taking things one day at a time, celebrating small wins, like completing an application or making a connection on a call. It's not easy, but it's the only way forward. Redundancy isn't just about losing a job. It's about losing a sense of security, purpose, and direction. It's trying to stay strong while everything feels like it's falling apart. But I'm learning that it's okay to struggle, to feel scared, and to admit that it is hard. If you're going through this too, know that you're not alone. Your feelings are valid, and you're stronger than you think. Let's hold on to the hope that there's something better waiting for us on the other side of this. Thanks for taking the time to listen to my struggles. Sharing something as personal as this isn't always easy, but knowing there are people out there who can relate, reflect, or even just listen makes it all worthwhile. If this resonates with you in any way, or if it sparked a thought or feeling, I'd love to hear from you. Be great just to see some comments, and feel free to share your own experiences or just say hello in the comments as well.